Hi everyone, this is Courtney Yount, and today I am going to be talking to you about following up and how crucial it is to follow up with your prospects. I'm very jet lagged. Scott and I just got back from the Elite 5 Hawaii trip, so we took the red eye in. I honestly don't know if I'm coming or going right now, and I'm very tired. So I've got my notes here, but I'm keeping it real today. I've got my hat on. All right, let's get this going. All right, so following up is crucial in our business because we all want to turn not now into right now. This can really be a tough task. I think we all struggle with when to reach out again and what am I going to say next. I get questions all the time from my team like, okay, this is what she said. She didn't say no, but now what do I do? Now what do I say? What's my next move? Let's figure out that next move. I'm going to give you some language to use when your prospect tells you something that we hear all the time in this business, and that is, dun, 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 timing. The timing is just not right for me right now. Well, when is the timing going to be right? You know, things change. People's situations changed. So this can be slightly annoying, but we want to move them into the decision-making process, hopefully to get a yes out of them. And we don't want to be pushy or annoying, but our fear of rejection can paralyze us, and then we don't follow up with them and we lose them. Not anymore. All right, so what is following up? If it's timing, then following up is simply being there at the right time. When the time is right for your prospect, we want them to think of you. You know, we've all heard in this business that it can take up to 7 or maybe even 10 touches before we get a decision out of our prospect. And maybe it does. So it definitely takes a few tries, but let's move them towards that yes that we want. All right, here goes. Example number 1. Remember, it's timing. Timing wasn't right for your prospect. Hey, Betty, I know the timing wasn't right when we last talked about my business, but could you do me a favor? We're assuming that the prospect is going to join us at a future date when the timing is right for them. So we're sort of letting them off the hook for right now. I know the timing wasn't right, Betty, but can you do me a favor? Our company just introduced a double down aspect to our Fast Start bonus program. You can actually earn back your initial investment twice. Do you know any go-getters that this might appeal to? Betty might be thinking, I'm a go-getter. I could do this. Maybe Betty's financial situation has changed and this is something she could be interested in now since we last talked. Timing wasn't right for her then. Maybe it is now. Maybe it's not. Maybe she knows someone and will give us a referral. See, you didn't high pressure them. You shared some news. You asked for a favor. One of the best ways to win over someone is to ask for a favor. All right, example number 2. Again, the timing isn't right for our prospect. They haven't given you a firm no yet. Hi, Betty. Our company announced its annual convention is going to be in Vegas this year. You and Fred used to live there, right? Or you have relatives there, or you visit there a lot, whatever the situation may be. I've never been to Vegas. Really, I haven't. I'm so excited to go at convention. I've never been, so I wanted to see if you could tell me all the hot spots, the best shows. Scott and I don't want to miss out on a thing when we're there. And if Betty wants to go to Vegas and not miss out, then she knows to ask you about Vegas. You've shared news with Betty, and the news that you're sharing with Betty can be any news. It doesn't have to be that our convention is in Vegas. It can be about a new product. Any news is new news to Betty because you haven't talked to her in a while. So any news will do. Okay, are you closing your prospects in these following examples that I gave you? Maybe, maybe not, but you are creating rapport and keeping the lines of communication open with them. No one wants a high pressure sales pitch from someone who is only concerned about themselves. So you're really adding value to what this opportunity is all about, and you're just sharing some news with them. All right, so follow up is key. It is your obligation to let your prospect know of anything new going on and about this opportunity in general. The rest is really up to the prospect. I know that your fear of rejection keeps you from picking up the phone, from emailing them. You're afraid that you're bothering them. You're scared to call them. What if they don't remember me? What if I interrupt them doing something? Stop stressing about the fear of rejection. Stop stressing about the rejection that hasn't even happened yet. I know we all do that from time to time. So a great example that I learned a long time ago about following up goes a little something like this. And I know a lot of you can relate because we love to shop. So I'm going to throw a shopping mall scenario in here. All right, so if you think about a shopping mall, your favorite shopping mall has 200 plus stores. You don't go into all of them when you go to the mall, right? No, you go in and you go out. And if you're time crunched like most of us, you specifically go into that store and you get out of there. All right, so Lululemon doesn't even notice the thousands of people that pass by their store every day. There's no rejection here. Something might catch your eye in the window the next time you're there, and you'll go in. I didn't need it the last time I was here, but now I do. Same as the timing wasn't right for your prospect the last time that you chatted, maybe now it is. But you're never going to know that if you aren't following up with your prospect. So if you're following up with multiple prospects all the time, consider it as rejection-free as owning a store in the mall. Your job is to be in front of that prospect when the timing is right. That's it. All right, so who are you going to follow up with today? Follow up with someone on your chicken list to make it a little more fun. Do it afraid. And I'm not going to ask you to do it if I'm not going to do it. So I have someone in mind that I need to follow up with. And after this trip to Maui, I have the perfect reason to get in touch with her. So I'm going to do it today. If you take the attitude that your prospect already wants to be a part of Rodan and Fields, then it'll be more fun. If you go in with a negative attitude that, oh, they're going to think I'm being so annoying, they're not going to want to join me, chances are your delivery is going to come across all wrong, and they're probably not. So be confident in what you say. Already assume that they would be crazy if they didn't want to join you in this business. So the timing, again, in closing, timing is everything. Timing needs to be right. We know that it's not right for a lot of people all the time, but let's figure out when it is going to be right for them and continue to be in front of them, follow up with them to find out, because you'll never know. All right, so go follow up with somebody today. You can do it. Thanks, guys. I'm not sure if I'm still recording or not.